The moment you die, one question explodes inside your soul. Will I see God, or will God refuse to look at me? Everything you hid in life, every sin you laughed at, every act of goodness you ignored, every moment you pushed God away, surrounds you like shadows exposing who you really were. The righteous tremble because they fear they weren't worthy. The sinner trembles because they finally realize they might never see God at all. And before you even understand what's happening, a terrifying thought rises. Does everyone meet God at death, or only the souls he accepts? This is the most frightening moment a human will ever face, because now nothing is in your control. Not your excuses, not your pride, not your reputation, nothing. There's only one truth left. Some souls will see God, some souls will not. And every second after death pushes you toward one side or the other. Part 1. The moment the soul is pulled out, your final breath isn't peaceful. It's a collapse. Your ears stop hearing. Your eyes stop recognizing shapes. Your body becomes something you're trapped in, until suddenly, you're not. The soul snaps free. It doesn't feel natural. It feels like being torn away from everything familiar. Your voice, your warmth, your heartbeat. You look down and see yourself lying there, your lips pale, your chest still. People around you crying, or staring, or unaware. But none of them matter now. You're in a place where no human voice can defend you. Your memories rush at you like a flood. Things you said in anger, things you hid in secret, things you thought God didn't notice. Now they surround you like witnesses. Not one of them takes your side. Your soul whispers, "Am I drawing toward God, or drifting towards something else?" And the space around you feels cold, open, endless, and frighteningly honest. Part 2. The two roads. The soul enters. Catholic teaching says the soul is judged immediately. There's no waiting room, no negotiation, no lawyer, no delaying because you're not ready. You go exactly where your choices shaped you. Some souls feel a strange pull, like a wind coming from a distant brightness. It's overwhelming, but gentle. Other souls feel a different pull, like being dragged backward into a heavy darkness. Not violent, but mercilessly empty. The soul senses instantly. Light means truth. Darkness means everything I avoided. And the panic rises. Not every soul sees God. Not every soul is even allowed near him. This is the moment where Denial Day, Part 3. The righteous. The ones who fought. These are not perfect people. Catholics know better. They sinned, they failed, they broke promises, they cried over their own weakness, but they fought. They repented. They begged for forgiveness even when they felt dirty. At death, these souls feel something indescribable, a silent warmth, a soft pull, a presence that doesn't speak but calls them. But this warmth doesn't comfort instantly. It exposes. Every secret shame, every forgiven sin, every hidden wound gets revealed. Nothing can be hidden from the light. Even the righteous tremble and whisper, "Lord, am I worthy to see you? Will you let me look at your face?" They don't feel brave, they feel small but loved. Part 4. The sinners. The ones who turned away. These souls lived without fear. They joked about sin. They excused themselves. They pushed God away until his silence became comfortable. But at death, that comfort turns into suffocation. Their soul wakes up into a cold emptiness. No warmth, no invitation, no light pulling them. Just a crushing sense of distance, like God is on the other side of a wall they built themselves. And a terrifying thought rises. What if I'm already outside his presence forever? Their sins, once ignored, now feel loud, so loud they drown their own thoughts. They beg for one thing: let me see God, just once. But heaven is not a tourist place. God is not a site you visit. The sinner realizes what hell truly is. Maybe you don't burn. Maybe you just never see God's face. Not once, not ever. Part 5. The Great Division. Here is the line no one wants to talk about. Some souls are allowed to approach God. Some souls are not even permitted to stand before Him. This isn't cruelty. This is truth. The righteous step toward the light with fear but hope. The sinner steps toward the light with desire but dread, because they know something's wrong. Heaven isn't unfair. It simply reveals what you became. The light welcomes the soul that wants God. The light wounds the soul that rejected Him. This is the final separation. The righteous fear the light, but walk into it. The sinner fears the light because it exposes everything they ran from. Both tremble. Only one is accepted. Part 6. The terrifying possibility. There is a Catholic truth, so shocking. Most priests avoid saying it bluntly. Some souls will see God, but only once, for judgment, and then never again. That single moment is not peace. It is fire. The righteous see Him and are healed. The sinner sees Him and realizes what they lost. And then the light closes not violently, but decisively. Imagine it. You see God, you understand His love, His goodness, His beauty, His mercy, and then you lose Him forever. That loss is hell. Part 7. The final question. When everything is said, when every sin is revealed, when every choice becomes truth, one question remains: if I died tonight, would God welcome me into His presence, or would heaven close its doors before I ever saw His face? This question breaks the sinner's pride. This question humbles the righteous. This question decides everything. Because on that day, you don't fear death. You fear losing God. That is the real judgment. If it made you think about your soul, then don't walk away the same. Because tomorrow isn't promised. Your next breath isn't guaranteed, and your eternity is being written right now. If this message touched you, like the video, share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you don't miss the messages that might save your soul one day.